I just got back from Stewart's where I bought the A7V, and I'm kind of curious to see how it looks. For one, this is a much smaller box than the A7 III, A7 IV came in, at least from what I remember. So let's see what's inside. Get all of your warranty paperwork and reference guides. The strap, which I never use. Interesting paper. One NFC 100 battery, which honestly I think are some of the best batteries that Sony has made to date. And that's camera body, and that's it. You don't get any charger or anything like that. But here we go with the A7V. Curious to see how this body stacks up since it's been improved. Very nice. There's the new 33 megapixel partially stacked sensor. So right off the bat, I can tell you that the grip does feel better. It's not as nice as the A9 Mark III grip or the A1 Mark II grip is, but it definitely is better than the past A7 series. And this is not aimed at their, high-end photographers. This is really just aimed at the kind of people who want to do everything really well. And I think this camera is going to nail it. Now, for context, I usually use a Canon R5 Mark II for my hybrid shooting, and I've been very happy with it since it came out a year and a half ago or whatever. But this camera really enticed me. Before the R5 Mark II, I used an A1. I've used an A7S III a bunch, which is my overhead camera right now. I've also used the A7R5, the A7 III, the A7 IV. So I've used a lot of Sony cameras, and I kind of got bit on my A1 on a couple of projects, and so that's why I look to transition to Canon when they release the R5 Mark II. But I still use a lot of Sony cameras. I still think they're pretty good overall. But this camera really enticed me because I think at the price point with the performance, if it performs as well as everyone says it does, then this might be an excellent hybrid camera for most people. Of course, you have the multi-selection switch, which I do really like. I think Sony's doing that really well. And yeah, now this is better because that could basically be assigned to whatever you want, and it's just kind of a free-floating dial, that dial. So on the side of the body, you have an SD and CF Express Type A card port up at the top, and on the bottom, you have a just an SD card port. So we'll go there. And then, of course, over here, I do love Sony's flaps on this side. I like them better than anybody else's right now, but you have mic in port, headphone out port. You have the new two different USB-C ports. And then on this, let's see, right here, we have the HDMI, full-size HDMI port, which, excellent. Bottom, single quarter 20, battery, door. One of the best things that I think Sony has done is this multi-angle, vari-angle screen, which is just awesome because you can have it like this if you're right behind the camera. If you're shooting at a really high angle, you can have it down. But then you can also just pull it out, flip it around. I mean, it just is so nice to be able to use it in so many different ways. Now, turn it on for the first time. So I will be doing a review of this, and I will be doing comparisons of this between the R6 Mark III from Canon and the Z6 Mark III from Nikon, if I can get my hands on one, to definitely test kind of the good mid-range mirrorless hybrid cameras across those three brands. Let me know in the comments below if you have any specific questions, because Sony definitely did not send me this, and this video is not sponsored, or those videos won't be sponsored. I will do my best to test those things out and answer your questions. There'll definitely be a fair amount of videos coming. I'll be testing this for wildlife and landscapes and like astrophotography and stuff like that. So let me know what you want to see, especially in the review and comparison videos, and subscribe if you want to see those. But next, you're going to watch this video right here. I'll see you over there. As always, if you have questions, ask me in the comments below or join my live stream, which happens most Wednesday nights at 4 p.m. Alaska time, 8 p.m. Eastern. We can have more of a conversation and I can answer questions that maybe I don't get to in the videos that I put out there. So I'll see you again soon in the next one. Cheers.